Greetings and good day. I hope you're doing great. I'm here with you for the daily analysis of Solana on February 25th. We're currently reviewing the daily time frame. Yesterday, Solana's price reacted to its previous low in the 76.
Do you know why your profits are smaller than your losses? Because you don't analyze your trades, you just execute them. Download the Trading Journal app for MetaTrader 4 and 5 for free now.
68 range and bounced back from this level. Now today, despite a 5% increase, it couldn't reach its weekly high. Then it pulled back from this level, and now it's trading with more than 3.5% growth. We're on the 4-hour time frame. After a market structure shift that occurred at this point at $89.85, the price turned downward. But as we saw yesterday, it couldn't close a candle lower than its previous low and was supported at this level. With yesterday's downward move and the collection of sell-side liquidity, observe Orion's soldier strategy where the price closed nicely within the shadow of its previous low. It collected the lower range liquidity and then moved back up again. Here, we could have taken a buy trade, and by placing the stop loss below the completed sweep, we could have targeted an R to R ratio of 1 to 2. We are currently analyzing the capital inflow and outflow in Salana Spot ETF funds. Over the past 2 days, we have witnessed a good inflow. Also, overall, this liquidity flow has been recorded as positive and inflow for the past 3 weeks. However, alongside this liquidity inflow, the fear and greed index still remains in the extreme fear zone, and we are witnessing widespread risk aversion in the financial markets. And when various factors increase uncertainty in the financial markets, there is less inclination toward high-risk markets like the crypto market. Using the smart money technique, we observe the situation of Solana and Bitcoin. After a bottom was formed in this range for both assets, we can see that Solana managed to create a higher high, but Bitcoin, with less support, was unable to form a higher high. Furthermore, during the subsequent downward movement, Solana's price was supported at its previous bottom and rebounded upward. But as you can see, Bitcoin actually formed a lower low compared to its previous bottom. This indicates that Bitcoin, as the leading currency in this market, cannot yet be considered ready for a bullish phase. And in recent days, we have also witnessed heavy selling by many of the crypto market's longs. We are currently analyzing the 1-hour time frame. In our latest analysis, it was predicted that after returning to the unicorn zone, the price would face selling pressure and begin a downward move. As we can see, Solana moved according to the prediction. After receiving strong support in this area, the price rebounded upward to fill its 2 1-hour FBGs up to the $83 range. To get a better perspective on Solana's next move, let's examine its liquidity map. The closest buy-side liquidity is at $84, and one of the nearest sell-side liquidity levels is at around $80.36. By examining these areas on the chart, the closest sell-side liquidity is located in the 1-hour BPR zone at $80.36. And as mentioned earlier, the nearest buy-side liquidity is at $84. Now, considering that the overall condition of the Solana asset is good, the cryptocurrency market is still facing a negative and bearish sentiment. Next, we will present 2 possible scenarios. As a bullish scenario, the price needs to undergo a deeper correction, and after collecting liquidity from the BPR area, move toward higher FBG zones. Similarly, if we see a price increase and entry into the FBG zones, but the price fails to close above these areas, and instead, in the form of a liquidity sweep, collects liquidity from these zones and closes lower, we can enter a sell trade and set the internal liquidity targets as our objectives. Wishing you success and profitable trades.